All right, you guys. So salute everybody that's gonna tap in. I want to come out first and shout out all the people that have been supporting the channel. Shout out to Ariel Woods. You sent a $50 donation to the Cash App. I appreciate you. Also, salute to the brother Steve Wyatt. Appreciate you, dog. You sent a $15 donation to the Cash App. Also, shout out to let me see, who is this? Oh, Stacy Hall, I appreciate you. You're in the Cash App. You came through with a $20 donation. Also, shout out to Rochelle. I appreciate you. And the PayPal, she came through with a $60 donation. And I want to shout out to who is this? Denise Covington. I appreciate you in the PayPal. You came through with a $30 donation. So I appreciate everybody who support the channel, support what we do. And if you guys want to donate and support, y'all can click the link pinned at the top of the chat room, and let me know what y'all think throughout the course of this video. Or y'all can just go and click that link in the comment section pinned at the top, and let me know what y'all feel. I would like to know what y'all feel, but I want to know where Jason Whitlock's at, because Jason Whitlock is so critical of all these other guys, and he's huddled up around Marcellus. And Marcellus, yes, he's innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law, but brother, it's over with for this guy. And the allegations alone are enough to damage him and make sure he never gets back on TV ever again. And I told you guys when I got the details, I was going to come back. I was going to double back on this. And boy, do I have some details here. And this is the same wife that have supported Marcellus Wiley through all of his allegations. This wife have supported this man. Let me repeat myself again. The wife have supported this man through all of these different allegations. It's disgusting. And Marcellus, I know you might be listening, dog. Bro, it's bad for you, brother. It's bad for you, brother. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something, man. Now, the wife who was supporting you all this time is coming out. And they're saying that you was allegedly assaulting her the whole time, too. What's up with that? What's up with that? Now they saying, bruh, that you threatened to murder the woman, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, bro. But I know they're going to say everybody lying, though. I know that's what they're going to say, right? And like I said before, he has denied it. He has said all these people are lying and that it's not true. They're lying. It's all lies. Man, listen, bro. I'm finna give y'all the details today. And y'all know I got more. You know I got more. So I don't even know, like, when you look at all of these things with Marcellus Wiley, it's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work, bro. Disgusting work, right? And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. This dude is in a lot of shit, man. He is in a, and bro, he has denied all of it. He said it's the type of, he said that and let me get into this. Let me say something to y'all. He said, he came on the internet and said that the charges, or the civil cases have been dropped. That was not true. That's not true. I know he said that, but that's not. Matter of fact, the case is expanded with Marcellus Wiley. Hold on, y'all. Oh, my bad. The case is expanded with Marcellus Wiley, and I'm going to show y'all today, right? I'm going to show y'all today, man, right? Hey, salute to the brother Carl in the Cash App with the donation. He says, I knew you was coming with this update ticket. Yeah, hey, listen, bro. Didn't I tell you I was coming back, man? Because Jason Whitlock and them have so much shit to say. When it was Shannon Sharp, anybody else, Stephen A. Snitch, any of these guys, where in the hell is Jason Whitlock at? Jason Whitlock said he had a file on Shannon Sharp over at, I think it was ESPN, he said. He got his HR file. He said Fox. One of the two networks said, I got a file. I got your HR file. Right? But your buddy, Marcellus Wiley, who being accused of everything except for being a child of God, you quiet about this, Whitlock. Where you at, dog? What's up, man? Where you at, man? And Marcellus, bro, you got, hey, bro, It's too much out here, brother. So the former NFL star we came in and talked to y'all about yesterday, the allegations have come out. And I told y'all this is going to come out. He is actually bonded out. He bonded out yesterday. What happened was, you guys, is in domestic battery cases in the state of Florida, there's automatic no bond for those cases. So to everybody says, oh, he got to wait till Monday. No, he already bonded out. He had to see a judge first. So it's automatically no bond until he sees a judge. He saw a judge on Sunday. Yeah, so everybody thought he was going to see a judge. No, he saw a judge on Sunday. So he bonded out on Sunday. But boy, do I got some stuff for y'all today. So he allegedly poked and threatened to unalive his wife, who's on Real Housewives, right? Television show, right? Anne Marie, right? This is the same woman who stood 10 toes with you through all them allegations. Bro, they got PDF allegations on you, man. Said you was grooming minor, brother, out of middle school, man. Come on, bro. This is all the paperwork that's on you, Marcellus, and allegations that's against you. You went and said this, and let me get this to y'all. This ain't it, right? So let's talk about this right here, because I'm going to give y'all the full extent. And they say that the youngins, because he got kids, or the witnesses, they were at a hotel. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into this. Y'all smash the like button, y'all come on in. According to TMZ, right? Hey, Cherie, salute to you for the $100 donation in the Cash App. She says, appreciate the information ticket. Already. You understand? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No doubt. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody else. Oh, y'all showing love today. Hold on. Hey, Tanisha, I appreciate you coming through in the PayPal. She just came through with a $70 donation, and she says that he been ducking the smoke for a long time. It's about time he got exposed. Well, here we go. He's denied all of them. So, I mean, let's get to it. So, former NFL star Marcellus Wiley allegedly got physical with his wife, Anne Marie, before his domestic violence arrest over the 4th of July weekend. She told the cops he poked her in the cheek and threatened to kill her, according to the arrest affidavit. According to documents obtained by TMZ, Marcellus and Anne Marie were in a hotel room in Orlando, Florida, Saturday afternoon when things went awry, and the former Real Housewife of Beverly Hills star called the police to report a battery. And this nigga got big problems because they saying she divorcing his ass now. Man, that nigga, Marcellus, bruh. Trying to tell you, man, when officers at the World Marriott say that Anne Marie told them that she wanted her husband removed from their room because she was afraid of him after he threatened to take her life, the documents say that their 3 children were also in the room. This sounds just like the big ticket situation. This sounds similar to the big ticket situation. It says the document says that their 3 youngins were in the room along with other KIDSs. That's crazy, bro. That's insane, man. All of whom were at the hotel to attend a basketball tournament, man. This nigga's done. He ain't never going back on TV after these allegations. No matter if it's false enough, man. Once this type of shit damage you, bro, it's over. He know this. Cops say Anne Marie also told them the previous morning that Marcellus put his hands on her while she was sitting on the bed. Standing over her, Marcellus used one finger to sternly and intentionally poke her in the cheek in front of their 7-year-old daughter. The document states Anne Marie went on to say she's planning on divorcing his ass, claiming that he's had an unreported history of violence towards her in the past. So she's saying, look, this nigga don't put his hands on me in the past. I ain't even report the nigga. Now, this is after she have defended this man and stood tall for this man when this man was accused of all kind of shit. All wording women, sexual assault. Come on, Marcellus, man. Come on, man. I already know, man. High and mighty. Though out there, where is Jason Whitlock at? This your man's Jason Whitlock. Where you at? You got all that energy for triple bass about Shannon Sharp. You had all that energy for Stephen A. Snitch, right? But you ain't gonna say nothing about Marcellus Wiley, though? Your mans? That's been hit with all these accusations? That nigga filed longer than... Hold on, and I'm gonna show you something, man. The allegations against him are alarming, and he said to everybody that, oh, those cases were dismissed. Well, the paperwork says otherwise. And I'm finna show y'all. The paperwork say that those cases are expanding against Marcellus Wiley. I hope that's not true, but that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna show y'all in just a second. As for Wiley, he told the police that he and his wife did not have a physical altercation in the hotel, and there was no violence between them, stating he never laid a hand on her and that he was only there taking care of the children. Cops say Wiley showed text messages between them, exchanging cordial messages. However, based on a written statement, police found probable cause to arrest him for domestic battery. As you may know, she appeared as a full-time cast member on season 13 of Real Housewives, but as the season concluded, the show's producers gave her an axe saying she was not a good fit. Man, listen, bro. I bet you they wish they would have had her on the show right now. With all this heat going on, boy. Boy, this... And let me tell y'all something. See, I'm tell y'all something, man. Tell y'all something. He sit over there with Jason Whitlock all the time, right? Talking that talk, right? This is Marcellus Wiley. When the Cassie video came out, go look at what he said. Go look at what he said when the Cassie Diddy video came out. Go look at what he said. Go look at what he said about the Bill Cosby situation. Go look at what he said. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go look at what he said, right? So you just go look at what he said. And then let me say this to y'all, right? Because I got some more smoke. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's showing love. If y'all want to support, all y'all got to do is click the Cash App, PayPal link. It's pinned at the top. Somebody show me love. Baby. Right? Shout out to the brother Reginald Wirtz in the Cash App with the donation. He says, where is Locke? I ain't gonna say that name because, you know, but where is he at? Where Whitlock at? Salute to you for the donation, brother. Where's Whitlock? Y'all gotta hit the Cash App and the PayPal this morning and say, where is Jason Whitlock at? Somebody hit it. Say, where is Jason Whitlock at? Somebody hit it and say, where is Jason Whitlock? Whitlock got all this smoke for everybody else, but his mans is on the GRILL. Where he at, though? Where he at? Where he at? Huh? Now let's keep going. Because you know I got more. You know I got more. Trust me. You know I got more. So Marcellus said that this is, and I got the actual police report right here. F with me, you know I got it. I mean, I got the actual docket right here. F with me, you know I got it. F with me, you know I got it. I just landed in Europe. Shopping bag, I'm a tourist. Reebok on, I just do it. Y'all see it right there. Now, right? Let's get into this, because now she's saying she divorcing this man. And I just want to say this, bro. Marcellus said that the cases have been dismissed. Now, I need to ask Marcellus a question, because Marcellus, you on YouTube, so I know you hear these videos, bro. And I think you might be subscribed to this channel, but you might not be now. You might get mad because I'm reporting on you, dog. But, you know, you report on shit, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to report on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, like I said before, man. You know what I mean? Bro, where's Whitlock at? Where's Jason Whitlock, man? You and Jason Whitlock, where is he at? Where he at? Where your man's at, though? Why is he not reporting on this? Why is Jason Whitlock not coming getting a load of this? These are the questions we need everybody to ask. Because, hey, now, Marcellus Wiley said that the case against him, the cases have been dismissed. But I got that work right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can do y'all a little solid right here. I got that work. You know I got that work. Hold on. You know I got that work, y'all. You know I got that work. Let me show y'all this. Now, I'm just going to ask him a question, Marcellus Wiley. Marcellus Wiley said, and he did a statement in the while back talking about the civil cases saying that they was dismissed. Marcellus, this is your docket, dog. This your docket. Smash the like button and share the videos y'all come on in. This your docket, homie. This your docket. Let's look from the bottom up. 11 21, 2023. 11/21/2023. Full participation record. That's active, it says. In the court filing status, case status. Case status, read it, y'all, at the very top. It says receive date. Let's read it right here, y'all. Receive date. Y'all see it right there. E-filing status, case status, caption, case type, right? Now let's look at this, right? These are all of this man's, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is nasty work, Marcellus. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You got to explain it because you said that the cases was closed. But from what the reports are reading, these cases have expanded into a class action against you, some of them. Now, let's talk about this, sir. 11/20, we'll start from the bottom, y'all. 11/21/23. It says that's active, full participation record. Janie D. Novius versus Marcellus Wiley, right? This is what it says right here, right? New York County Supreme Court Adult Survivors Act. That's the first one right there. The second one, right? It said from the bottom. I'm going from the very bottom, y'all. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let's go from the bottom of the map, right? Show y'all right here, right? That's the first one, right? It says it's active. Let's go to the second one. Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. ET at full participant. It says active. That's on 11/24/2023. That's active. This is in the dockets right now. I thought he said all these was dismissed. It says New York County Supreme Court Adult Survivors Act. That's still going on, it says right here in the paperwork. Also, 3/3/2025. Not assigned. Waiting for index number. Pre-RJI, Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. New York County Supreme Court, torts, other negligence. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The Janie D. Novius versus Marcellus Wiley. Deposed. Full participation recorded. So it was a deposition, it says. 3/3/2025. Deposition. Right here. New York County Supreme Court. Let's keep going. Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. 3/3/2025. Waiting for index number. Pre-RJI. New York County Supreme Court, torts, other negligence. Let's keep going. Smash the like button as y'all come on here and share the video. 3/3/25. Full participation record deposed. Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. New York County Supreme Court, torts, other negligence. Let's keep going. 3/3/2025. Full participation recorded, deposed. Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. New York County Supreme Court, torts, others. Let's look. Let's keep going. 5/4/2026. That was May the 4th, 2026. It's not saying that case is canceled. It's saying, or dismissed. It says partial participation record, pre-RJI. Janine D. Novius versus Marcellus Wiley. New York County Supreme Court, towards others. Let's keep going. Jane Doe, 5/4/2026. Jane Doe versus Marcellus Wiley. Waiting for index number, RJI pending. It's not saying that it's dismissed, Marcellus. What's up, dog? You said you went and showed paperwork that said, oh, this is dismissed. But if you look it up, it's not, Playboy. Nothing. Matter of fact, they're saying it's expanding against you. Let's keep going. Right? All the way up until May the 5th, 2026. Right? The Jane Roe. This is a Jane Roe. Not Jane Doe. This is a Jane Roe versus Marcellus Wiley. Right? New York Supreme Court waiting for them. Remember, this man had multiple women to come out and make allegations. Now, you probably gonna say, hold on, Ticket Man, where you get this from, man? Nigga? Don't y'all know I got that work, nigga? Don't y'all know I got that work? I told y'all I got that work. Let's look at this, man. Let's look at this, man. Let's look at this, man. So I wanted to see who this woman was and we could see, right? The Janine woman, right? Now, this is his wife has supported you through all of this, and now your wife is saying that you threatened to murder her, bro, in front of your kids, bro. Now, you're innocent unless proven guilty, but your wife who supported you all these time, and now she's saying she divorcing you, dog. And you got PDF allegations on you, bro. Bro, you got a 13-year-old that said you went to her middle school and groomed her, bro. And then you R-worded her when she was 18. That's what she accused you of, bro. You got that on your name, bro. It's all allegations. Now you say that it's capped and that they're lying, brother. But brother, I got some of this paperwork right here from one of these chicks, Janine de Novius, right? May the 4th, 2026, right? Against Janine de Novius, against Marcellus Wiley, the trustees of Columbia University, in the city of New York and Columbia University. Now let's look at this, you guys. Let's look at this. You are hereby summoned. You are hereby summoned to answer the complaint in this action and serve a copy of your answer. Or, if the complaint is not served with this summons, to serve a notice of appearance on the plaintiff's attorney within 20 days after the service of this summons, exclusive of the service where the service is made by delivery upon you personally within the state, or within 30 days after completion of service where the service is made in any other manner. In case your failure to appear or answer, judgment will be taken against you by default for the relief demanded in the complaint. And shout out to the brother Anton Milton in the Cash App coming through with a $50 donation, man. And he says, dude seemed like a deviant, man. Well, he say he innocent. Well, let's see what all these other people are saying, right? Because as y'all can see, I mean, this is in the books right here on the 5th of May. Or excuse me, on the 4th of May, 2026. Right here. This is from that one. Let me take the whole. Let's go to this, y'all. Let's go right to this. Let's get right into this paperwork, man. This paperwork's up here, man. Paperwork party. So it says, right here, you guys, as y'all see on the screen, it says, preliminary statement. This action arises, right, out of defendant Marcellus Wiley's intentional sexual assault and R-word of plaintiff. Defendants, trustees of Columbia University and the City of New York's and Columbia University Collective Columbia defendants' negligent and reckless failure to protect its students and plaintiff in particular against sexual predators, and defendant Marcellus Wiley in particular and Columbia defendants' unconscionable and negligent response to handling the sexual assault by Marcellus Wiley against the plaintiff. So what's going on is this, y'all. This person apparently is saying that they went and reported Marcellus Wiley to the school at this time. And they're saying that the school did not take enough disciplinary action against Marcellus Wiley, right? That's what they're saying, right? So for everybody who's saying, oh, why are they waiting now? No. They're saying they reported this when it happened to the university. And the university, they're alleging, well, let's just read it right here in the complaint. Right? It says right here, right? This action is timely pursuant to New York City Administrative Code 10-1101, Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Law, and for the criminal sexual assaults perpetrated against plaintiff. Pursuant to the New York City Administrative Code 10-1104, any person claiming to be injured by a party who commits, directs, enables, participates in, or conspires in the commission of a crime of violence motivated by gender for which the alleged crime of violence motivated by gender occurred or on or before December the 19th, 2000, or after December the 19th, 2000, and before January the 9th, 2022, has cause of action against such party in court of contempt jurisdiction, or competent jurisdiction, for any of the following self-relief. And then it goes down. Now, let's talk about it, right? Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, right? All right. She calling this man all type of sexual predator in this plaintiff. I mean, in this filing, man. Wow. This is wild, man. And when you get to the allegations are disgusting. But let's get right into it, right? it says the assault and callous abuse response, right? So it says right here, in the fall of '94, defendant Marcellus Wiley was a Columbia University sophomore and a star running back on Columbia University's football team. Plaintiff and defendant Marcellus Wiley became friendly acquaintances at the start of the plaintiff's freshman year at Columbia University, traveling in the same social circles. Unbeknownst to the plaintiff at the time, Columbia University had received multiple complaints from female Columbia University students in the fall of 1993, all of which alleged that defendant Marcellus Wiley had sexually assaulted and or R-worded them. In November 18, 1994, plaintiff and defendant Marcellus Wiley met in a dorm room of a friend of plaintiff's to listen to music. Defendant Marcellus Wiley told the plaintiff he would come to visit her later that evening in her room, and the plaintiff responded, "Okay, but I don't have sex." Let me repeat that. Plaintiff, right, says defendant Marcellus Wiley told the plaintiff he would come visit her later that evening in her room. Plaintiff responded, "Okay, but I don't have sex. I'm a virgin." Defendant Marcellus Wiley laughed and responded, "Relax, relax. Wow, I don't mean like that. I'm just going to come by there to get food from grandma's restaurant. So I just come up and say hi before I head back." Defendant then joked nobody liked having sex with virgins. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Jason, what's up, dog? Where is Jason Whitlock at, man? I'm just saying, bro. I ain't even talking all this shit, man. All this shit, man. Right? All this shit. Shout out to Darius Jenkins in the Cash App with the donation, man. He said Whitlock probably at Fatburger ticket. Man, I don't know where he at. Somebody got where he at. Where he at? Where's Jason Whitlock at? Somebody got to hit me. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Tell me where is Jason Whitlock at? Where he at? The link is pinned at the top of the comment section, at the top of the chat. Where's Jason Whitlock at? Somebody find him. So this your man's, bruh. Somebody find him, man. And he said all this stuff was, he said a lot of these were dismissed. I looked it up. Man, a lot of this shit, they saying this is expanding. I mean, I'm just being honest. I can put it on the screen and show you. But let's get to it. So it says, and y'all smash the like button, share the video as y'all come on in. Plaintiff, feeling embarrassed, apologized and assured the defendant, Marcellus, that she was just being straight up so that he would not feel misled. Marcellus Wiley then stated, "Ain't nobody trying to have sex with no virgin. Don't worry, I got you. Just coming to hang out while I eat. I don't even have no condoms on me." Boy, she gave exact quotes that she's alleged. Innocent until proven guilty. A short time later, defendant Marcellus Wiley arrived at the plaintiff's single dormitory room in the 9th floor of Shapiro Hall with his dinner. After a few minutes, the defendant pulled the plaintiff to him without warning and began kissing her forcefully. The defendant towered over the plaintiff at 6'4" and approximately 250 pounds. The defendant forcibly removed the plaintiff's clothes without the plaintiff's permission, and the plaintiff had never been naked in front of another person. The 250-pound defendant, Marcellus Wiley, then lifted the plaintiff and forced her face down onto the mattress, climbed on top of her, pinned face down on the bed by the defendant's forearm, right, on the back of her neck, right? Pinned face down on the bed by the defendant's forearm on the back of her neck. The plaintiff could barely breathe in fear for her life. Defendant Marcellus Wiley then sexually assaulted plaintiff and R-wording her multiple times in her Columbia University dorm room. At one point, after the first time defendant Marcellus Wiley sexually assaulted the plaintiff managed to get out from under him and move towards the door, hoping to escape the room. Unable to find her clothes on the floor of the dark room, the plaintiff could hear voices in the hall and was considering fleeing the room naked when the defendant stated, "Come back here. Don't make me come over there and get you." Overcome by terror, the plaintiff froze, and the defendant pulled the plaintiff back on the bed and sexually assaulted her again. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Whitlock, what's up, man? Where you at, dog? Whitlock, pull up, boy. I want it. I want this smoke, Jason Whitlock. Pull it. This your man's, boy. But you doing all that talking. Pull up, boy. What's up? Shout out to Antoinette coming through in the cash app with the $50 donation. She said, Jason Willock ain't gonna talk about this. You know he gonna duck this smoke. He don't want no smoke with good old Ticket. Cause the last time I seen Jason Whitlock, he ran. And everybody who was in that string, the whole world saw it. Ticket, I don't want to argue with you. And got your ass up. And literally, the first time I ever seen you run, Jason Whitlock. You ran. Everybody who saw that, they witnessed that live. You understand what I'm saying? Then you came back and got destroyed again years later. I cooked you 3 the hard way, boy. And you ain't want no more smoke after that. You be taking little sneak shots on your channel. I know about Ticket, man, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog, you know what it is, bro. We're not playing with you, boy. Talk about this, Jason. Jason, this thing get deep, boy. This thing get real deep, boy. The hell is wrong with you? Huh? Shout out to Walter Sims in the Cash App right now. Coming through with a $20 donation. He said, I bet everything Jason don't pull up. I bet you he don't pull up. I want all smoke with that dude. All of it. That man sit high and look. I mean, bro, he be talking crazy. And this your man's though, and you ain't gonna talk about this? Come on, dog. Your man say he innocent. So you should have no problem talking about this. You ain't have no problem talking about Shannon Sharp. See, the thing about me is, I don't care about nothing, but I'm talking about all of it. Straight like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, I am smart enough to understand that I don't know none of these people personally. Right? So I don't know what the hell they is or what they am. I'm not going to come out here capping and saying, hey, man, this is wrong, man. They're putting false allegations. Nigga, you don't know that person, nigga. If I ain't come up in the box with you, nigga, if I ain't up on a day-to-day basis with you, my nigga, if I ain't chopping it up with you, I don't know you, nigga. How am I going to sit in here and stand up for something I don't know? And then everybody always talk shit about the victims. Think about that. They talk shit about the victims, right? But here's the thing. Let's just keep it 100 with y'all. Why they always talking about the victims, right? But they don't even know the victims. The victims could be great, upstanding citizens. Because a lot of the victims be Jane Does. So you don't even know who these people are. These people could be great societal people. Or they could be bad people, but you don't know. But what they always do is they always bash the victims. Think about what I just said. Yeah, and you right to the brother in the comment. All that Deion Sanders talk from them. All that Deion Sanders criticism. Deion Sanders ain't got this on his docket. He ain't got, Primetime ain't got none of this on his docket. At all. At all, Jason Whitlock. And you doing all that talking. You doing all that talking, dog. Rosa, salute to you in the Cash App. Rosa coming through with a $10 donation. Salute to you, baby. Let's get back to it. So she says at one point, after the first time defendant Marcellus Wiley sexually assaulted the plaintiff managed to get out from under the defendant and move towards the door, hoping to escape the room. Unable to find her clothes in the floor of the dark room, the plaintiff could hear voices in the hallway and was considering fleeing the room naked when the defendant said, come back here, don't make me come over there and get you. Overcome by terror, the plaintiff froze. Defendant then pulled the plaintiff back on the bed and sexually assaulted her again. Now here's the thing. Marcellus Wiley's wife is saying that this man went over, put his fingers on her, and threatened to smoke her in front of the youngins. That's what the wifey's saying over there, right on TMZ on the police report. So I'm looking at this. I'm like, hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on. We gotta get to this. Hold on. We gotta get to this. Now let's get to this right here. The plaintiff did not consent to the sexual contact with defendant Marcellus Wiley. The plaintiff was over the age of 18 at the time the defendant Marcellus Wiley sexually assaulted her. The sexual assault on the plaintiff is sexual offense as described in the New York Penal Law 103.35 and other applicable penal law article 130 sexual offenses. A few days later, on November the 23rd, 1994, the plaintiff invited a friend to her mother's house in Brockton, Massachusetts for the Thanksgiving holiday. On the return trip, the plaintiff broke down in tears and confided in her friend that Marcellus Wiley had R-worded her. The plaintiff's friend persuaded the plaintiff to seek help at Columbia University's R-word crisis center. So for all you capping ass Negroes on YouTube, they say, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, cause see, Ticket, I'm gonna tell you, man, why they coming out now? Nigga, she went to the goddamn crisis center at the university at that time. Your baby mama won't even post a single. Come on now. Where she at? Where she at? Where Jason Whitlock at? Where Jason Whitlock at? To seek help at Columbia University's All-Word Crisis Center. Boy, I hope this is not true, Marcellus, Wiley, because these women are saying, "Hey, man, I went to the Columbia University All-Word Crisis Center and reported you." When the plaintiff arrived back in New York City, she went directly to see Rachel Efron, a clinical psychologist at Columbia University's Department of Health Services, and they giving specific names. See, y'all need to talk all this trash. See, y'all know me. I get the paperwork, nigga. I get that paperwork. I get that work. They saying they gave the name of the person they went to go see. So everybody talking about something, man, why they come with this up? Man, nigga, sit down and shut up, nigga. Now, I want to ask Marcellus Wiley. Hey, Marcellus, is that true? Did this woman report this crime at that time to the university you were going with or going to? I want to ask that question. Because if she reported it at that time, then it wasn't about money at that time, was it? It wasn't about money at that time. You wasn't in the NFL. You wasn't catching no checks like that. It wasn't an NIL situation under that. This was college. Right? Keep reading. Because all this stuff makes you think, man, this is wild, bro. So it says, when the plaintiff arrived back in New York City, she went directly to see Rachel Efron, a clinical psychologist at Columbia University's Department of Health Services and the director of the Columbia University All-Word Crisis Center. With Efron's encouragement, the plaintiff reported. This is to that clown that was in the comment section yesterday running his mouth. Man, I think this sound like they just trumping up stuff. Man, sit down and shut up, bro. See, this is what happens when you don't read the paperwork. A lack of knowledge and understanding destroys my people every day. This is why you get and you read this paperwork. I be trying to tell y'all, man. I only praise God. That's it. Because at the end of the day, man can let you down in life. And these are all facts. They will persecute you. They will talk about you. They will talk down on you when you stand up for what's right and righteousness. They will. They damn sure will. But that don't shake a real nigga. Because when you know you tried and true in this shit and you got real intentions in this thing, you understand what I'm saying? And you stand on business and you don't want no type of foolishness like this, being alleged and being thrown around and man, come on, bro. Stop the cap. You understand what I'm saying? It says, with Efron's encouragement, the plaintiff reported the R-word to a series of administrators whom all were dismissive of the R-word. The dean of freshmen took plaintiff's written statement. So she's saying this is on the docket, written statement, and then sent the plaintiff to the residential dean, Kathleen McDermott. Let's keep going. Residential dean Kathleen McDermott summoned another administrator whom the plaintiff had never met. McDermott then required the plaintiff to repeat the allegation in front of the administrator, a man and a total stranger to the plaintiff, after which both Columbia University administrators expressed fondness for defendant Marcellus Wiley. These Columbia University administrators expressed doubt that the plaintiff had correctly interpreted the defendant's actions as R-word and suggested that the event was a misunderstanding. The plaintiff firmly explained that she had been R-worded and that the R-word was not her fault. Astonishingly, Columbia University administrators then informed the plaintiff that they had spoken to the defendant Marcellus Wiley and shown him the plaintiff's written statement before they met with the plaintiff. The Columbia University administrators told the plaintiff that defendant Marcellus Wiley did not disagree with the plaintiff's description of the events. Did you not hear that? The Columbia University, let's read this again. The Columbia University administrators told the plaintiff that the defendant, Marcellus Wiley, did not disagree with the plaintiff's description of events. Boy, this is a cold piece right here. Smash the like button, share the video, y'all. Come on in here, man. Smash the like button, man. The Columbia University administrators then told the plaintiff that the defendant was very sad. Read this right here. The Columbia University administrators then told Geraldine, salute to your $100 donation in the Cash App. She said, I love you, Ticket. You one of one. You already know, baby. Right? The Columbia University administrators then told the plaintiff that the defendant was very sad about R-wording the plaintiff because he really liked her, but that the defendant nevertheless just disagrees that it's R-word. And we should have nearly 1,000. See, the like button is free. The people that's gonna hit the Cash App, PayPal, donate, Venmo, those are people who support you. Those are real, like, outright supporters. The like button, that shit free. Everybody in this room should be hitting the like button. This smoke, I bring y'all detailed information. I don't be coming here giving you no ifs, ands, buts, candies, and nuts, and all this other stuff. No, I come here and give you the real deal Holyfield, nigga. McDermott then told the plaintiff that in McDermott's opinion, the defendant had not actually R-worded the plaintiff because the plaintiff was not from America and therefore misinterpreted the defendant's conduct because people from different cultures interpret things differently. The other administrator did not contradict McDermott. In other words, the plaintiff's R-word did not count. In the Columbia University administrator's eyes, because of her ethnicity, country of origin, and immigration status. The Columbia University administrators then told the plaintiff that they would look further into it and that defendant Marcellus Wiley would be disciplined. McDermott explained that the Columbia University would not expel him, but that the defendant would be suspended and that the incident and resulting disciplinary action would go on his Columbia University record. However, upon information and belief, the Columbia University administrators then instead arranged for the defendant to be placed on an academic probation, the basis for which was listed on the defendant's record as poor grades rather than sexual assault. Defendant Marcellus Wiley was required to complete the spring 1995 semester from home in Los Angeles, but was not officially suspended, nor was the plaintiff's allegation reported to law enforcement by the Columbia University administrators. Over the following months, the plaintiff was advised by other students that the defendant Marcellus Wiley had sexually assaulted several other female students prior to the plaintiff's sexual assault, and that some of the defendant's victims had reported the sexual assaults to Columbia University without any meaningful response from Columbia University. During the spring of 1995 semester, while defendant Marcellus Wiley was in Los Angeles on academic probation, the plaintiff and plaintiff's friend who had encouraged the plaintiff to report the R-word began receiving harassing telephone calls in which the caller would breathe heavily and then hang up. After several of these calls, the plaintiff went to Columbia University investigator and assistant director of security, James Lynch. The plaintiff told Lynch about the calls and showed Lynch a copy of her written statement, whereupon Lynch got smacked by Columbia University's callous handling of the situation and told plaintiff that he would take care of it. A few days later, Lynch summoned the plaintiff back to his office and told the plaintiff that he had spoken to the defendant, that the defendant Marcellus Wiley would not be calling the plaintiff again, that when he returned to campus, the defendant would not look at her or speak to her, and that if defendant Marcellus Wiley ever tried to communicate with the plaintiff in any way, the plaintiff should report it to Lynch right away. The plaintiff never received another harassing phone call after Lynch spoke to the defendant. Upon information and belief, just 1 month prior to the plaintiff's sexual assault, a female Columbia University student told deputies athletic director Jacqueline P. Blackett that she had been sexually assaulted by defendant. This is crazy. So another one. Look at this. Another one. How DJ Khaled say? Another one. Who? Another one. Stacey Jefferson, salute to you in the Cash App, $25 donation. I love you, baby. You already know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? You know, hey, we got to find where Jason Whitlock at. Why is Jason Whitlock not talking about all this? This man got decades of allegations. Now, he said they all lies. Marcellus Wiley has said every last one of them is a lie. But he got, and these women say, hey, look, man, listen, in Columbia, it is being sued. To the person who said they might be sued, this ain't no might. They are being sued. They're in the actual lawsuit, right? Because the women said multiple women filed reports to the university against this man. So it says, read number 39 right here. Upon information and belief, just 1 month prior to the statement or to the plaintiff's sexual assault, a female Columbia University student told Deputy Athletics Director Jacqueline P. Blackett, they naming names too, that she had been sexually assaulted by defendant Marcellus Wiley. Whereupon Blackett told the female student that complaining about the assault was likely a waste of time. Blackett said that she would tell defendant Marcellus Wiley what the female student had said, but only after Columbia University's upcoming football game against Princeton University. Because Blackett did not want to interrupt the defendant's concentration before a big game, Blackett warned the female student to consider her own reputation before repeating the allegation to anyone else. After the aforementioned Princeton game, Blackett did tell defendant Marcellus Wiley about the allegation, after which Blackett told the female student in substance that the sexual assault was the female student's fault and that Blackett would not take part in derailing a good black man's NFL chance. The female student who reported the assault was also black. So that female was black who reported that, they said. So they say, hold on, you saying we're a black man, but I'm a black woman. Make it make sense. This is what they're saying now. Now, Marcellus Wiley has denied all of these allegations. He said every last one of them are liars. Every one of them. Including his wife. They said his wife is lying now. The same woman who supported him, even though this man had all these allegations on him for all these years. As a result of the sexual assault, defendant Marcellus Wiley, the plaintiff, suffered serious physical injuries as well as psychological injuries, financial injuries, educational injuries, and career injuries. Right? Bro, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Read this right here, y'all. This is sad right here, bro. The following spring, while on mandatory leave, the plaintiff attempted to take her own life. The plaintiff was admitted to a locked hospital ward for 2 weeks before being released. This all can be confirmed. That shit's sad, bro. If this shit's true, that shit is sad, my nigga. That shit is sad, bro. That shit is sad. It says, upon information and belief, defendant Marcellus Wiley never missed a single football game in the 94 season and remained eligible to play in the 95 season, where he returned to Columbia University. Right? This is crazy. Plaintiff became active in Columbia University's chapter of Take Back the Night, an international nonprofit organization with the mission of ending sexual, relationship, and domestic violence in all forms. Through her volunteer work for Take Back the Night, plaintiff often spoke to other victims of the campus sexual assault. On several occasions, the plaintiff learned that other female students had reported being sexually assaulted by Marcellus Wiley to Columbia University, both prior and after his sexual assault to the plaintiff. Damn, this is crazy. Columbia University's callous, negligent, reckless, and deceptive responses to and handling of the plaintiff and other students' allegations was unconscionable. Re-victimization of a plaintiff, which caused psychological injuries, financial, and academic damages. The plaintiff graduated from Columbia University in 1999. The next year, the plaintiff accepted the position of the Associate Director of Columbia University's Center for Core Columbia Curriculum, the office that oversees Columbia University's undergraduate liberal arts program. Several years later, defendant Marcellus Wiley was nominated for the Alexander Hamilton Medal, his highest honor one can receive from Columbia College Alumni Association awarded to members of the community for both distinguished service to the college and acceptable accomplished in the field, any field of endeavor. The plaintiff challenged the plan for this award in the light of the defendant's history of sexual predator at Columbia. Upon information and belief, Columbia University, concerned about the adverse publicity, changed its plan and awarded the Hamilton a medal to a different alumnus. Wow, bro. Wow. And now, I mean, he got this smoke right here, bro. This ain't, I mean, Whitlock, you gonna have to stand on business, bro, because you be on here talking all this shit. And I already know Stephen A. Snitch. I know Shannon Sharp, all these people. I mean, bro, especially Stephen A. Snitch. I mean, bro, this man was doing all this crazy talking, bro. I mean, this thing right here, it gets scary. It gets scary. Hold on, let me put it right here, man. So now your own wife, to the person who said, I love seeing a brother go to jail, you damn right. If you abusing women, if you putting your hands on black women, nigga, if you fucking with black women, nigga, I want to see you go to prison, motherfucker. I don't care what you look like, nigga. The fuck wrong with you, hoe ass nigga? You damn right. You damn right, nigga. And if somebody did that to your sister, nigga, I want him in prison too, nigga. You damn right. The hell wrong with you talking about some ticket? Love to see your brother go to, nigga. I love to see anybody, nigga, that abuse, assault, and violate women like that, nigga. Nigga, don't stand on that shit. Don't make you no man, hoe ass nigga. What's wrong with you, boy? Brush your teeth, nigga. You gonna come in here, you damn right, I'm gonna stand up every single time and speak the facts. Y'all swear y'all love sisters, but y'all sit up here and y'all praise and demonize niggas that's accused of beating on them. You niggas is hoes. Don't respect it, nigga. At all. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. Period, bruh. This man's wife, his black wife, who supported him through all his allegations, came out now and saying this man threatened to unalive her. Now all of a sudden, you talking about, oh, you want to see a brother go? No, that's his fault, nigga, that she out here saying this, nigga. He need to deal with that. Talking about some calm down, brother. Man, shut up talking about some calm down, nigga. Nobody want to hear that, nigga. That's the problem right now. Y'all don't calm down too much, man. When y'all need to turn up, man, and stand up for something, man. If you don't stand up for nothing, nigga, you'll fall for anything, bruh. What's wrong with you, man? That's the problem right now. Our sisters ain't got no protection. That's why they going that route of Young Miami talking all this crazy foolishness that she talking in her songs. Because ain't nobody out here standing on business and standing for what's right. Y'all niggas only want to impress fake-ass street niggas ain't worth a shit. When you supposed to be trying to impress God, nigga. See, I'm going to tell you what the real is, nigga. Right? Tell you what the real is, bruh. Right? Think about this. So what you going to say if one of them youngins, because this man got black kids, go into court and say, hey, man, mommy telling the truth, that happened. What you gonna say then? What you gonna say then? Y'all love to stand up for what's wrong. Y'all love to stand up for what's wrong in the black community, man. Y'all love to stand up for what's wrong. How about stand up for what's right for one time? How about stand up for something righteous? Right? Right? See what I'm saying? Once again, this black woman have stood beside Marcellus Wiley through all of these allegations. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. This woman have stood up for her husband. This man have been accused. He have been accused by a 13-year-old. Yeah, and Whitlock talking about it because I put pressure on him. That's why. I've been putting pressure on him the last 24 hours. He already know he can't duck this smoke. He can't duck this smoke. So, as I told y'all, right? I don't care what you look like. See, y'all only care if it's a white man that's beating on a black woman. If it's a black man that's beating on a black woman, he out of pocket. If it's a black man that's he out of if it's a black woman that's doing that to a black man, she out of pocket. She out of pocket. Right? But this is a woman. This woman, did she file for a divorce when Marcellus Wiley was accused of all these things? Bro, Marcellus Wiley got like almost, this man got multiple women with allegations against him. Marcellus Wiley has a 13-year-old saying that she groomed him from middle school, bro. She's saying Marcellus pulled up to the middle school to go get her. That's crazy. And this woman stood by him. Because Marcellus says it's all lies. And he'll have his day in court. You know? So I'm not saying, hey, he did this, he's guilty. I'm saying this man had been accused by multiple women of these things. And he said they're all lying. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. But now your own wife have come out. Read this. See, I don't think y'all don't read this paperwork, right? Right? I don't think y'all read the paperwork, right? Because she said this happened in front of the youngins. It's right there on your screen. It's right there on your screen. Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said. I already know Whitlock gonna make excuses. That's what he do. That's what he do. If this was Stephen A. Snitch, he'd have been on his helmet. If this was Shannon Sharp, he'd have been going berserk. But this is his boy right here, right? This is boy right here, right? So I mean, I understand. You know what I'm saying, bro? I understand that. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, bro, is don't come to me with this, bro. Don't do that, bro. Because Jason Whitlock, like I said before, he has been a guy who have constantly, and I'm talking about Jason Whitlock, have constantly came out here and harped on all these other dudes. But his own mans have been accused by his wife, and the wife says she gonna get a divorce now. Right? Wife says she gonna get a divorce. Right? So I want to hear what the wife got to say, because they're saying the wife told the cops that the man poked her in the cheek and threatened to kill her. That's according to the arrest affidavit. Right? That's according to the arrest affidavit. Right? So don't come in here and come to me with this. Right? You see it right there. It's right here on your screen. It says, when officers arrived at the World Marriott, they say that Anne-Marie told them that she wanted her husband removed from the room because she was afraid of him and that he threatened to take her life. The documents say that their 3 children were also in the room along with other kids. There you go right there. There you go right there. So if they're the witnesses, so why would they arrest him just based off her word unless, because they said they arrested him because they had probable cause. So what was the probable cause? They had to talk to somebody. They had to be convinced by somebody in there, maybe a witness, maybe somebody else, that was enough to arrest this dude. Think about that. All right? I'm just saying, bro. Y'all want to come on here? You know what I mean? Y'all, like I said, bro, cut this out, man. Y'all always talk about, oh, black love. Nigga, you got to get the black trash out first. Straight up. Anybody that is destroying, because see, they want to hide from this smoke. Talking about how much they love black sisters and love black, but they out here beating their ass allegedly. Bringing harm allegedly. Taking it allegedly. Y'all want to duck that smoke. Right? And I already told y'all, if you get in any situation, what should a brother do? Just walk away, bro. It ain't worth it. I'll be telling brothers the truth. I'll be telling brothers, hey, man, just get up and walk away, bro. Don't even, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in that, man. Just stand up and walk away. Period. Don't even, you know what I'm saying, just stand up and walk away. That's all you do. Just walk away. Right? You shouldn't want nothing else. Like, I just walk away. Like, okay, now I don't want nothing else to do with that. Right? I walk away. Straight up. I walk away. Yeah, I'm, you know, because instead of you putting your whole career in jeopardy, why not just get up and walk away? And just say, you know what, man, I'm just going to save, you know, my whole sanity, and I'm going to save my career. Bro, everybody can't be lying. They said Whitlock's blaming the women. Yeah, because if that's what he's doing, this is what they do. But he didn't do that with Shannon Sharp. With Shannon Sharp, he clowned Shannon Sharp. Talking about he got Shannon Sharp's file. Right? He clowned Shannon Sharp. He talking about he got Shannon Sharp file. But this your man's, right, is being put in, like Cornbread, in a Dulo twist. And now you want to play these semantics? Nah, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I question how much these dudes say that they love their sisters and love black women. But every time one's allegedly getting beat on, sexually assaulted, or sexually abused allegedly, they always taking the other side. Even if the sister's black. I don't care. Think about this. When you talk about allegations of somebody, you don't know these people. The only thing you know is what's presented to you. These are all facts, right? These are all facts. So when people be coming out so strong, man, this is a setup, man, they trying to get it. Man, how do you know? You don't know none of these people. Now, if you know these people, that's something different. If you personally know them and you can vouch for their character and this and the third, okay, that's a whole completely different story. But I'm not looking at it like, oh, he's a celebrity and she not. No, I'm looking at it like these are two people I don't know, and they're two human beings. Now, let me see what the facts say. Let me see what the evidence says before I say, hey, man, she lying, man, and demonize her. But you don't know who that could be. That Jane Doe could be somebody's mama that you know. Think about what I'm saying. Right? I'm just standing for what's right, man. And y'all know me. I don't care who it is. I don't give a damn if it's Marcellus Wiley being accused. I don't care if it's Donald J. Trump being accused. I'm standing on business. Why? Because why would you want people who've been accused of these type of things in these type of positions in our society? And y'all wonder why our society keep going backwards. Because the judgment of the people is wrong. Think about this. Think about a lot of these presidential candidates that y'all have been putting into office for years. Joe Biden, how many allegations he got against him? Bill Clinton won the presidency. How many allegations Bill Clinton had against him? That shows you about a person's character. Bill Clinton, all in the Epstein file, gonna go up there and talk about, I didn't know anything. And Hillary sitting up there, man, come on, bro, stop playing. It means something. Your character as a person means something. It shows you something. Right? When the people gonna take over and say, you know what, man, I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being deceived. I'm tired of being tricked by both sides. Y'all don't want to hear this truth. Right? So I hope Marcellus didn't do it. Am I not going to talk? No, he got a YouTube channel and he talk about other people's allegations. So how can't somebody talk about his? Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. Yeah, because I don't really think y'all want to do this. Right? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop this, man. Real talk, man. And we're gonna stand on what's real. The same way I was proud of the brothers that stood up for India Irie. India Irie didn't disrespect Young Miami. She didn't call her out her name. But look what these niggas did. Look what these niggas did to her. They came out here calling her all types of B's and hoes and all kind of stuff, bro. No respect whatsoever towards India Irie, an OG in the game that ain't never had no smut on her name. And just because she had an opinion that a lot of people seen as factual information that she presented without even being defamatory. Didn't curse, didn't call the girl out her name, none of that. They came and cursed her out. Think about this. What type of activity is that? But then they talk about they love their sisters. Them niggas is liars. That's demonic activity right there. Point blank period. And all I'm doing is pulling back the curtain and exposing the foolishness. These are all facts. That lady didn't come out and say one out-of-pocket word about Young Miami. Think about that. Think about what I'm putting in y'all mentality. And before even the end of that, she was called all types of B's, hoes, all this stuff. I'm telling y'all this, right? People understand what I'm saying now. Just because of her opinion. And she had the clout to say it. She had the respect on the whistle to say what she said, India Irie. And because she said that, and she said it elegantly, what did they do? Called her out her name, cursed her out, called her all types of B's and hope. Man, come on, man. This shit ain't right, man. The woman had an opinion. If you disagree with her, have a respectful disagreement. But what they did, that was completely wrong. That was out of pocket. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. The man's wife saying that she's saying she gonna get a divorce from him now. Y'all see it right here. She says she gonna get a divorce. She's saying that she's gonna divorce him, and she's saying that he has a violence. She says he has she says she's planning to divorce him, and she says he has a unreported history of violence towards her. So she's saying, I ain't even report the violence that this man had put on me. That's what she's saying. Now, Marcellus is saying, nah, it didn't happen like that. That's not true. I never touched her. I never threatened her. Blase, blase, blah. That's what he's saying, right? So he have his own side. But my point is this, man. My point is, bro, you got all these different allegations against you, dog. Bro, at some point in time, man, people gonna ask questions, bro. People gonna ask questions. They don't just keep giving you the benefit of the doubt. They not. They're not going to just give you the benefit of the doubt. It's not going to happen, dog. Right? You know, it's a sad situation. It truly is, man. Truly is, man. And you see this type of stuff again, I try to tell y'all. Right? Damn. So, I mean, again, so now he's saying his wife is a liar. So it went from being the victims are liars to now he's saying that his wife is a liar. You pick one. He now saying his wife is a liar. Right? Think about what I just said. Right? So now it went from all the accusers as liars, and the wife was defending this dude. She stood up. Think about this. Hold on, let me see how long they've been married. How long has Marcellus Wiley been married to Anne Marie? Huh? Look that up real quick. 12 years. He's been married to her since 2014. She stayed 10 toes through all of these allegations. This man been accused by a 13-year-old. They said the 13-year-old said that the man went to the middle school to go get her. Come on, bro. What, bro? I'm telling you right now, man. Nigga, you know how mad I would be if somebody accused me of that? I would be irate. So she been defending this man. Now, 4th of July weekend in the hotel in Florida. And here's the thing. What the youngins gonna say. That's gonna be the biggie right there. And why did the police, here's another one, right? Why did the police feel like they had enough probable cause to arrest him? Because if she didn't have no marks on her, what made the police, and if he showed her the text messages, what made the police feel like they had enough to arrest him? That's a great question to ask. Because again, he is innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. Right? He is innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. But what made the police feel like, nah, we got enough to arrest him? That's a real question. That's a real question, man. You know what I mean? So, again, man, y'all see this stuff, man. It's like, you know, people, y'all see a lot of people being accused of living double lives, man. They've accused the president of the United States of living a double life. That's why I don't, like I told y'all, man, of living a double life. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, but people, what they do is they praise your status. So they love Donald Trump so much, right? They love Bill Clinton so much. They love Joe Biden so much that they praise statuses, right? That's what they do, right? Y'all see this in the real time. In the real time. But as Jason Whitlock and all these other guys, bro, if Shannon Sharp, if Stephen A. Smith would have had a 13-year-old come out with allegations against them, what y'all think they would have said? What y'all think that all them dudes would have said? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Where's the accountability? Oh, that's right. It ain't none. It ain't none. Right? And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So now that he's saying she getting a divorce, man, it's finna get disgusting now. It's finna get disgusting. Because now that she said that she's getting a divorce, a lot of shit's gonna come out. Because she said that she had dealt with past assault from this dude. So if that's the case, she's probably gonna try to bring this stuff out in court. And who knows if she has text messages over the years to prove this or whatever, or voice message, video. We don't know, man. You know, but this is a horrific situation for him because now you're going to be dealing with a divorce. Not only that, you're dealing with multiple lawsuits. I mean, damn, dog. This is bad right here, bro. This is bad. You understand? Yo, salute to everybody who donated and supported to the stream. Y'all go tell Jason Whitlock to be a man and pull up and come see me. Because I guarantee he gonna duck this smoke. Because he got all that energy for Stephen A. Snitch and all those other guys, right? He got all that energy for them. Why he ain't got no energy for Marcellus, though? He got all that energy for Shannon Sharp. Think about this. But he never had energy. He ain't had no energy for Donald Trump. He ain't had no energy now for Marcellus Wiley. I want y'all to put the pieces together. Right? He went at Joy Taylor talking about her, those big old cans and peanut butter skin. I don't think I could have resisted, man. I don't think I could have. Bro, did y'all not hear him? Every day over there talking about somebody hating on Caitlin Clark. Every day over there bashing Angel Reese. Bashing black women, everything. The girls from the Rutgers team back in the day, when Don Imus called them nappy-headed hoes, this man demonized the girls on the Rutgers basketball team. These are all facts. So this is his get up. This is his get up. This is Jason Whitlock, the same man that said, yeah, you know, I own a small stake in a strip club called Tootsie's. Yeah, I got you on tape saying that. Right? Man used to go on TV wearing a big sexy hat. Come on, bro. Make it make sense. Yeah, I got to the room and she charged me. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna need, yeah, man, get out of here, man. Like I said before, man. They're playing these games, man. Man, he ain't want no smoke. Jason Whitlock, I'm telling y'all this, that man don't want no smoke. If he come anywhere around me looking for smoke, boy, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Right? And I salute everybody that's tapped in. Y'all think somebody just come on here and just be saying stuff to say it, bro. I don't be doing it. I literally come in here and bring y'all great information. Right? In fact, let me show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all something. Right? I want to show y'all something. because, again, I just want to make sure I show y'all so y'all can see that I'm not lying. All right? Put this on the screen to y'all. Because I know Marcellus is going to say, hey, man, bro, listen, I'm going to say this to you. All right? Because he has vehemently, right, denied all those allegations. But I'm going to put this on the screen for y'all, just so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. And y'all smash the like button. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. I wasn't even going to put this on the screen. But just because I know somebody's going to try and say something crazy, I'm going to put it on the screen. Just because I know they're going to try and say something crazy, I'm going to put it on the screen. Put this on the screen for y'all. All right, let's put it on the screen, you guys. Now, y'all see this? Y'all see this? I want to make sure I make this clear for y'all. Do y'all not see this? Now, Marcellus Wiley, he came on and said that, now listen, Marcellus Wiley's public claims that the 3 lawsuits against him were dismissed have been reported as inaccurate, as the civil cases actually remain pending. Legal status of the lawsuits. In May of 2026, former NFL player and sports commentator Marcellus Wiley posted on social media that a judge had already reviewed and thrown out 3 prior sexual assault lawsuits filed against him. However, legal updates and reporting from outlets like AOL and Rolling Stone confirmed that his statements were incorrect and that those original civil cases were still actively pending in court. Right? See, I bring you the facts. Coors cold hard facts. Keep going. Rather than being thrown out, the legal battle has actually widened. Marcellus, you gotta answer this, bro. This is all in the news, bro. They say you lying, bro. They say you lying when you said that the cases got thrown out or dismissed. It says, rather than being thrown out, the legal battle has actually widened. The initial lawsuits, the first 3 lawsuits initially brought forward, started in the late 2023, involved allegations of sexual assault dating back to his time as a student athlete at Columbia University in 1994. The new allegations in April and May of 2026, 4 additional women filed court statements accusing Wiley of sexual assault and grooming across different periods of his college and professional career. The legal team, class action motion, the legal team representing the accusers used these combined claims to submit a motion attempting to convert the ongoing litigation into a broader class action lawsuit against both Wiley and Columbia University. Come on, man. Y'all want to play this game with me? I think not. 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 Right? Huh? I'll put this on the screen. I'll put this on the screen. Right? And this is, like I said before, man, I don't even want to, like, this right here, it bothered me. This one right here, I think this one out of all of them really bothered me. You know what I mean? I think this one out of all of them really bothered me, man. And to his defense, let me say this again, to Marcellus Wiley's defense, he has denied all of these allegations. He has denied every last one of them. But this is the one, and I told y'all this, man. That's why when he said that, I said, man, come on, man. But this is the one that stuck out right here, right? The initial meeting, age 13. The accuser states that she first met Wiley when she was 10 years old. Wiley, who was playing for the Buffalo Bills at the time, met her during a promotional or community visit to her middle school in Buffalo, New York. According to court documents reviewed by Rolling Stone and NJ.com, NewJersey.com, Wiley initiated contact with the girl by providing his email address. He allegedly spent several years building a relationship of trust with her and her family. He did this by gifting the family Buffalo Bills tickets and giving her personal gifts. The filing details that Wiley would invite her to his home under casual pretenses, such as helping him clean his CD collection. The accuser noted that Wiley frequently called her his quote-unquote little mama during this period. The lawsuit explicitly characterizes this multi-year behavioral pattern as grooming. The statement alleges on the woman's 18th birthday, Wiley flew her out to Dallas, Texas, where he was playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Once there, she alleges that Wiley shouted at her in a frightening manner, overpowered her, and coerced her into sex. See, she says that he alleges that he shouted at her in a frightening manner. This man's wife just came out and accused this man of threatening to unalive her. Come on, bro. So I'm showing you, this is the stuff they saying about you, Marcellus. The parents should be locked up too, in my opinion. Ain't no question about it. If this is true. If it's true, the parents should be locked up. Where did I get this at? Right here? It's right there. See? In her signed statement, the victim directly tied her experience to Wiley's prior time at Columbia University, stating, "If Columbia had properly pursued the complaints, I would never have been groomed and R-worded." Her legal team argues that because the university allegedly hid campus sexual assault claims against Marcellus Wiley in the 90s, he was allowed to maintain a clean public image that made families trust him. Y'all want to keep going? His wife stood with him through all these allegations, bro. This is the point. This man's wife stood 10 toes with him. His black wife. So I don't want to hear nothing else. His black wife stood 10 toes with him through all these allegations. Most women would have dipset it immediately. And now we come to the day. Now we come to today where she says that this man, now she alleged that he threatened to kill her. Oh, yeah. Oh, LJ, salute to you. I see you in the Cash App coming through with a $50 donation, man. Y'all make sure y'all bang the line, man. What's up? Smash the like button. I'm just saying. Right? I'm just saying. Right? Salute to everybody tapping on in, man. Salute to everybody tapping on in, man. Y'all go tell Jason Whitlock, man. What's up? What's up, Whitlock? What's up? You got something to say? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Jason Whitlock always talk about who he want to see. Man, like I said before, man. And somebody in the comment section said, I don't believe he did it. You might not never believe. Well, guess what? They reported it. They had girls who reported this at the time to college, and you had a girl who reported it to the cops. I'm talking about at that time. So for you to say you don't believe it, at that time they reported it. So you don't have to believe it. That's your right. But I'm saying to you, they didn't just wait till today to make these allegations. They're saying, look, we reported this at that time to the college. That's what multiple of the women are saying. And they're naming names of the people they reported it to and who they gave written statements to. And they're saying that they did not punish him enough. Right? So, again, right? I don't believe he did it. Okay, cool, no problem. That's you. Guess what? The police believe that he did that. That's why they arrested him. Right? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Marcellus Wiley is innocent unless proven guilty. He stated that he is innocent, and we'll see when he gets his day in court. You know, we'll see. Because he'll get his day in court. We'll see. He'll get his day in court for all these charges, all these allegations, civil and criminal. He'll get his day in court. And we'll get to see. Right? We'll get to see. And to the person who came here and said, oh, Ticket, man, you hate. How was I hating on him? I ain't never talked about him before on this channel. I knew he had an allegation against him. I didn't know about the 13-year-old, but I knew I never talked about it. Until now, like, hold on, man. This man, what? Because when it came criminal, I was like, hold on, this is something ain't right. Right? Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute to everybody support the channel, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Man, bro. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what's real, man. Again, man, you know, it's a certain thing where in this world, you know, a public image can make you think about a person a certain way, but that might not be who they are. Peep what I'm saying to y'all. So just because you have a public image, right, that doesn't mean that's who you are. I've told y'all this 1,000 times. Publicly, I thought Eddie Winslow, if I was watching the show Family Matters, and you think you know a dude from watching the show, you don't know these people. When they say cut, lights, camera, action, and cut, they could be a whole different person. Right? I told y'all. Do you think I would have ever thought, on Family Matters, Carl Winslow is a father with a wife and multiple kids. In real life, is Carl Winslow married? In real life, is he anything like he was on TV? Is Eddie Winslow anything like he was on TV? They can make you look a certain way on TV. They can make you be a family, husband, great person, and you fall in love with a character. Peep what I'm telling y'all. This is psychological warfare. Right? Psychological warfare. And people buy that shit. Oh, man, they're trying to tear down our celebrities, man. Well, what about just everyday normal people like yourself? Right? You don't care about the everyday normal people like yourself? Just asking a question. Like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all already know what it is, man. Right? Holla at y'all, man. Hey, Marcellus, man, I pray you didn't do this, bro. On everything I love, man, because I would never want to see that's true about a 13-year-old, bro. And about this things about your wife. I pray he didn't do this, man. And let me say this. If they are all lying and setting them up, they should all go to prison. There's no question about it. They should all go to prison. Matter of fact, Marcellus Wiley should file for divorce. Let's just keep that in context. If they're lying, Marcellus Wiley should immediately file for divorce himself. And all the women and all the people that's lying should be put in prison if they're lying. That's how I feel about it. Gone. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.